Hi guys, it's Maya. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I am whispering because it is very late at night for me to do this YouTube video, but I want to do it today so I could get it over with. I'm not saying like I really want to do this video, but yeah, I just have to, make sure I'm a little bit quiet. Today I am doing 25 Netflix suggestions. I'm not going to explain them, I'm just going to name them because I don't really like explaining stuff and I'm not really good at it. But yeah, so first is Nailed It. I rate that show 9 out of 10. It's a baking show. I really enjoy watching it, and the producer Nicole is really funny. I believe she's a producer. Her and this other dude, I forgot his name sadly, but yeah, he's also a producer. Stranger Things. Now, if you didn't watch Stranger Things, you're tripping. 100% you're tripping. Now, I just started watching Stranger Things like over a year ago. I was a little bit late on it. People was telling me like a couple years ago that I should watch it, and I was like, no, I don't want to, mostly because the episodes are really long, but it's okay. That part don't really matter. I rate Stranger Things 10 out of 10. Trust me, if I could rate it out of 100, 2,000 out of 100, period. Because I really love Stranger Things and I can't wait for season 4. On My Block. Now, On My Block has 3 seasons and they're really entertaining. I actually watched On My Block the day it came out, period. Because who didn't watch it? Who didn't watch season 3? March 11th. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I rate On My Block 10 out of 10. Just like Stranger Things, I would rate it way over 10 if I could. Well, I could, but it's not really going to do a difference because that still means that I like it 100%. Boss Baby Back in Business. Now, I really mess with Boss Baby Back in Business. It's very, I don't know, it's just really entertaining. Something about it that makes me really like the show. Especially because the babies are so funny and cute, and then the leader, he got a big old head, and it's just, you gotta watch it. If you didn't watch it, then I don't really know what to tell you, but you really should watch it because it's a really good show. I rate that show a 8 out of 10. I would rate it a 10 out of 10, but I haven't watched it since like a couple weeks ago, and it got a little boring to me because I started the show over like 60,000 times because I saw every episode a whole bunch of times. Fuller House. Now, you have to watch Fuller House to understand Fuller House. Full House has been a long time. Like, everybody since they was little kids, they grew up to be older adults, and they're still acting in the show, and I really love it. But I rated that 6 out of 10 because I haven't watched it for a while. I was supposed to watch it, but I got lazy and it got a little boring to me, honestly. It's probably because I wasn't really paying attention. I mean, I pay attention. Like, I know the cast members, well, I don't know them like personally, but I've been watching it for a while. Dynasty. I love Dynasty. Now, you guys really should watch Dynasty. Dynasty is my show, period. I finished 1 season in less than 24 hours. Like, I watched it non-stop, well, a little bit non-stop. I mean, I had to go to the store. Your girl had to get some snacks so she could watch the show. But I rate that 10 out of 10. I would rate it over 10 if I could, but sadly I can't. Like I said, if I do, it's gonna make a difference because it's still 100% I enjoy the show. Angry Birds 2, the movie. Now, I love that movie. I will watch that movie every single night of my whole entire life. Like, I will watch that movie non-stop. But actually, I don't know, I rated it 9.5 out of 10 because I haven't watched it for since last month, I think, or something like that. I used to watch it every night, but it didn't get boring to me at all. Like, I still like the movie, but I know everything now since I watched that movie so many times. But yeah, like I said, I rated 9.5 out of 10. The Kissing Booth. Now, I really enjoy The Kissing Booth. The Kissing Booth is a movie that I would like to watch more than once, which I have, and there should be a second Kissing Booth coming out sometime this year or next year, I believe, and I can't wait to watch it. It's very entertaining to me. It entertained me a lot. So I rate that 10 out of 10, period. I rate most of these shows and movies over, like, all of them are over 6. Like, I think there's one of them that's 6 and I already said it, and that was Fuller House. But yeah. Now, iZombie. Now, actually, I'm gonna watch iZombie after this. I watched that show so many times, and tell you, when I say so many times, I watched that show so many times. Like, it's crazy how many times I watched that show. But I give that show, I rate it a 10 out of 10, obviously, because I love that show so much and I watched it a lot in the past year or two. And I really love iZombie and I really enjoy it. I recommend all of these shows and movies I'm about to name. I really hope you enjoy it. Once Upon a Time. Now, I've been watching Once Upon a Time since I was in 4th grade. I'm about to be a sophomore. But yeah, I've been watching Once Upon a Time for a long time. I rate that show at 8.5 out of 10. I hope this video isn't like too boring. Like, obviously it's boring because it's 10 o'clock at night and I'm really exhausted. I know I could have done this like tomorrow, but I just really want to do it now because I don't have anything else better to do. Why? Because it's quarantine. What am I gonna do? Who am I gonna see? Nobody. I have no friends. But yeah, I rate Once Upon a Time 8.5 out of 10. The only reason I said 8.5 because there are 7 freaking seasons. There's a lot of seasons and the episodes are really long and there's a lot of episodes per season, and I don't know. But I really enjoy it. It's about a whole bunch of characters. I told you guys I'm not gonna tell you guys what it's about, but this one is about a whole bunch of fairy tales put into one. You have to solve them and stuff. You get it. You get the point. My Babysitter is a Vampire. Now, I really like My Babysitter is a Vampire. It really entertains me also. I used to watch that ever since I was like younger and I watched it a lot. I rate that show a 7 out of 10. The only reason I rate it a 7 out of 10 is because I haven't watched it for a while and it did get a little boring to me, just like the other shows I was talking about, because I saw the episodes so many times that I already know what's gonna happen. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I love that movie so much. That movie came out, it was either last year or it was 2 years ago, but I remember seeing it with my dad, his girlfriend, and my siblings. I remember going to see the movie with them and I actually really enjoyed that movie. We got Five Guys before we went to the movies. That's how I remember, because that burger was so good. I want another burger right now. But I rate the movie 8 out of 10. You know, I really recommend this movie. It's really entertaining to me. I love kid movies, if I'm being honest. Like, I really love kid movies so much. Tall Girl. Now, if you guys didn't see Tall Girl, it's about this girl that's tall. And people are always asking her, how's the weather up there? Because she's like taller than all the boys. But she actually found this boy that she actually got to like. But I do rate that movie a 9.5 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10. I really do recommend it. I'm pretty sure a lot of people saw that movie. And plus the girl, she's like actually over 6 feet in real life, and it's crazy how tall she is. But there's a lot of tall actresses these days. So, Sugar Rush. Now, I really like Sugar Rush. It's a baking show. I rate this show 9 out of 10. The only reason I rate it 9 out of 10 is because some of the people that lost, I wanted them to win. Like, I couldn't be the producer. I couldn't tell them that they won. But no, they had to go home with no money. Do I mess with that? No. Period. No. Because they should have won. Nothing else to say. Ralph Breaks the Internet. And I actually put this in my other video when I did my Disney Plus suggestions. Ralph Breaks the Internet is also on Disney Plus, so I suggest you go watch it on Disney Plus, or if you have Netflix, you can also watch it on Netflix. I rate this movie a 9.5 out of 10. The only reason it doesn't get that other half points is because there's no reason. I just want to put 9.5 out of 10. I mean, if I could rate it 10 out of 10, sure, but I want to do 9.5 out of 10. Insatiable. I think it's pronounced Insatiable, but the main character is Debbie Ryan. If you guys know what I'm talking about, then yeah. I rate that show 9 out of 10. The only reason I rate it 9 out of 10, like I said, because I haven't watched it in a while. I actually do have to finish the last season that's on there. I actually do have to finish that. I don't believe that's like the show is over or anything, but I do have to finish that they had on Netflix. Goosebumps 2. Now, I saw Goosebumps last year. I really enjoyed that movie and I watched it twice, I think. And I know what's going on, obviously, because I watched that movie more than once. I really do recommend that movie if you haven't watched it already, but if you do like it, I suggest you watch it again. But I rate Goosebumps 8 out of 10. Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I told y'all I like kid movies. Now, Shark Boy and Lava Girl, I've been watching that since I was like really little, you know. I still watch it sometimes. I mean, I watched it when I was going to sleep on Netflix like last month, a couple months ago. Honestly, I can't really remember because my memory sucks. But I rate Shark Boy and Lava Girl 9 out of 10. Young and Hungry. Now, I like Young and Hungry. I actually rate this show 10 out of 10 because it's very entertaining to me. Like, I like what's going on. I like the background status. I like everything in the show. The main character played in Hannah Montana. She played her best friend Lily. So yeah, that's also another reason why I wanted to watch that show. I watched it and I loved it by the time I watched the first episode. Like, before the first episode was even over, I loved it and I watched it ever since. I actually finished the show once or twice. Can't remember that good. Sextuplets. Now, if you didn't see Sextuplets, you've got to get out this video. No, I'm just playing. Don't listen to me. I really recommend that movie. I rate this movie a 10 out of 10 because it is the best. Like, I saw this movie so many times. I really, really, really like that movie, so you should really watch it. I really recommend it. 47 Meters Down. Now, I'm scared of sharks, but that's a nice movie. I actually like only watched the trailer and like a little bit of the movie. It got boring, but it's like really entertaining. Like, it's boring, but I like it at the same time. It's like a good boring. Am I saying it right? You get it? No? You don't get it? Oh, well, I don't know what to say. Yeah, I rate that show 7 out of 10. Bird Box. Now, Bird Box, the movie is a little boring, but I actually do like the content. I actually do like what the movie's about, you know, the background of it. It does get boring in some parts, and it does get like the jumps kind of scare you, but like it's not like a bad scary jump like, oh, I'm so scared I won't be able to sleep at night. But I really enjoy it. Well, it depends, but the first time I watched it, I really liked it. I rate this a 6 out of 10. The only reason I rate it 6 out of 10 because I haven't seen it in a while. Like I said, some parts get boring. Alexa and Katie. So Alexa and Katie has these two best friends. I'm not explaining it, but I'm just saying that the main characters are these two best friends. They're girls, obviously. I rate the show a 10 out of 10 because it's actually really entertaining. Like all the other ones I said, they're really entertaining because I pick entertaining shows and movies that I like to watch. Victorious. Here I am once again, feeling lost, but now and then I breathe it in to let it go, and I don't know where I'm done. But you guys really should watch Victorious. Now, I grew up watching Victorious. If you guys haven't grown up watching Victorious, then you either didn't have cable or your parents didn't let you watch it. I don't have a problem with any of y'all who like didn't get to watch it, but I really do suggest that if you didn't watch it, that you do watch it as soon as possible. I rate this show a 10 out of 10 because I watched it so many times since I was a little kid, so yeah. Now, last but not least, Corpse Bride. You know, I rate that movie 8.5 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10, because it reminds me of The Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't know why, but it does remind me of that. Maybe I'm tripping, but because, you know, like, they're skeletons, so she looked like a skeleton. She might be. You never know. I mean, Corpse Bride, I mean, she dead, right? She a skeleton, obviously, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm just playing, guys. But that is all I have for you guys in this video. Please like, comment, share, subscribe if you enjoyed this. If you're, like I said, if you're new here, please subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did not, I'm sorry. Do a thumbs down if you want to. It doesn't bother me, but I tried to let you guys know that, like, my videos aren't really that entertaining, but I just want to give you guys some information, you know, that I could like get together and keep everything going. Whoa. Anyways, okay, let me stop. Yeah, I'm out of here, guys. Hopefully I post sometime next week. I will post within the next week. I'll probably post twice a week, maybe. I'm not 100%. Maybe I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. But I will most likely post twice a week. You know, until I get more subscribers, then I'll figure out the rest. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you again next time.